Let's see what's going on here. Come here, Tink. We're gonna come here. Come here. Let's do your Come here. We're gonna Come on. We do your hair. Come on. Tink, come here. Gizmo, come here. Come to Daddy. Come here right now. Stop. Now. Get your tail over here. Hard-headed butt. I'm sorry. Let's get your hair done. The Gizmo, eh? Yeah, take it. We go. Mm-hmm. Ooh, we gotta do something with this mop. We gotta do something with this mop. Mop, chat. Gotta do something with my daughter's mop. Gotta do something with mop. Appreciate you hitting the like. Thank y'all so much. Thank you so much. Class is just about in session. Hey, Cheapo. Hey, Cheapo. Cheapo, don't ever come in here greeting the Gizmo first. Now, don't get in trouble. No, this is the Awesome and the Gizmo show. The Gizmo gets greeted last. She's Sideshow Bob. I'm Krusty the Clown. Appreciate you, Cheapo. How you doing? How was your weekend? Hey, Cheapo, I saw you in a JP chat. I peeked in for, what was that, yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Oh, that brother, man. JP going to the white folks church begging. Hey, the pastor was hiding. They probably get sick of seeing JP, so they get to hiding and stuff. How you say, Cheapo? Child. What's up? What's up? What's up, boo? What's happening? What's happening? Awesome's in the house, y'all. As y'all know, these topics kind of come to, first of all, hopefully everybody slept well. Hopefully everybody had an opportunity to get some quality rest. Hopefully everybody enjoyed your white man slave holiday and, so forth and so on, And y'all, these things come to me from time to time. You know what I'm saying? And, every now and then I have what alcoholics refer to as a moment of clarity, right? And so what I always ask myself is, how can I be a benefit to others, right? And y'all, I believe the number one strength that I have above all else is my ability to absorb. My ability to absorb pain and discomfort and situations, right? I believe it's a gift, right? Because I know, there's one thing I do know, that my creator didn't save me for me. He didn't save me from everything I've been through for no reason, right? He really did this in a real way, so that way I can share my mind and really be a benefit to other people. Because that's really, y'all, what my goal is. My goal is really to help people avoid a lot of things that I've been through. You know what I mean? And then give them the benefit give them the benefit of my life, right? And so I never know what's gonna come to me, right? But I'll tell y'all this. As y'all know, I don't give into the internet words, partner, what are some other stupid ones I hate? I can't think of them, y'all, but y'all know, if you've been around, y'all know a lot of them stupid words that I hate. Say hey to, hey, Ediva in here, Gizmo. Say hi. Say hi. Y'all, the Gizmo had some eggs this morning and some cereal, and now she's going to get her hair done. But y'all know that, my mission, y'all, is my purpose. And so one of my purpose, y'all, is to be able to share my life, so that way other people may be a benefit, may be able to get something from it, right? And I'm talking about real stuff, y'all. I'm not talking about nothing that's fake and contrived. I'm talking about real stuff, right? So y'all know that I've often mentioned to my chat that the best thing a man can ever do is be courageous, right? Y'all heard me say this previously. And the reason that's important is because if a man is not courageous, then none of his other qualities he may never have an opportunity to use them, right? Give y'all an example. If I wasn't courageous enough to come on to, the internet and not particularly care about being in the shelter, not care about, other people's opinions and thoughts and beliefs and so forth about my daughter's mother being white, and then me asking for and saying I want a black woman, and you know what I mean, all of the other stuff that y'all know me for. If that was the case, y'all, if I didn't have courage, a deep true belief in myself, I couldn't do that, because I would be so concerned about how other people would view me and judge me, right? I would be concerned about that, like, my record, and you know what I mean, and my past, you know what I mean, and the stuff that I've done and been accused of, and so forth and so on, and I would be ashamed of that stuff. But it's, I don't wear it as a badge of honor. However, it is part of my story, right? So I do tell it in a real way, not from a "it's cool, look at me" standpoint, but more so from a place of I understand, right? And hopefully a person can get something from that and not experience it, right? So y'all know how important courage is to me. Courage is extremely important. However, I never truly discuss y'all the other side of that. And that's where it really hit me. So that will be today's topic. I'll give y'all a question here for my chat that's under the sound of my voice. What do y'all think the number one quality of a woman? What do y'all think Awesome's gonna say? First of all, what do you think I'm gonna say? And then, what do you think it is? I have ladies in the chat, very feminine and very helpful, and truly quality people and human beings. Y'all tell me what you think before I give y'all my answer, which is correct. Yeah, which is correct. Y'all am doing the Gizmo's hair. She didn't get it done yesterday, so we're gonna do it today. Hopefully y'all like her. This is one of her new jumpsuits. Hold on, Tinker. I know. Hey, y'all, Gizmo was listening to Gracie Corner. When y'all told me that, y'all know that part where we be like, "Oh, yeah, let's worry about the shit." She was, "Oh, yeah." I heard her. She be trying to repeat stuff. That daddy's pumpkin. That daddy's baby girl. See, it's one thing for sure, y'all. It's two things for certain. The Creator knew that the only way I would change is if I didn't have a choice. He knew that. So I continue to try to tell people that no matter how they view me or don't view me, the truth of the matter is my life is extremely real. And when I say, y'all, I had no intentions of changing, and listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something, and I say this often too. I don't believe crime is wrong. I never did, because when other people did it, it always benefited them. You know what I mean? Everyone else has benefited from it, right? And you want to change the rules when I want my piece, and now that's my problem with it. Yeah, that's when y'all want my piece of it too. Yeah. So I'm really interested in y'all and what y'all think that I'm going to say. I really am truly interested in what y'all believe that I believe is the number one quality above all else that a woman can possess. And y'all, I did a video the other day, similar. It was about why you don't have a man. And I said, y'all, basically, you don't have a man because nobody want to deal with you. You got a big mouth and a bad attitude. You don't know how to get along with anybody. You always got to have the last word. You always want to force a man into a choke point. You want to try to make a man bend down. You think you can somehow match energy, like, you know what I mean? Like, it was some chick, y'all, on this pop the balloon thing, y'all talking about I can whoop a man or something. Yeah, baby, sit down. This is why you get in trouble, right? Oh, Tinkum, sit still. I'm not done. Stop. Sit your little high yellow ass still. Stop. I'm not done. Okay. Oh, you want to go first? But you can ask for him. You don't have to do all of that. Attitude. Where'd she get this attitude from, y'all? And so, y'all, one of the things, y'all, that's very important for me to do is be able to give this information out in a real way where y'all can truly use it. Right? So, I'm really interested to see what my chat thinks about what I will say. I don't think anybody's gonna get it. However, I'm gonna ask anyway. And see what type of answers that we get. I really appreciate y'all for being in here. I am what my people will allow me and make me to be, right? And I truly mean everything that I say. And I believe that you all know that. And so I believe that's where a lot of the support comes from. Because y'all know, even if, for Edva, did you see that video I did about you not matching nobody? What did I say? I did a short. It was nobody likes you because you got a bad attitude and a big mouth or something like that. I did do something like that. This little girl. Stay still. I just don't believe y'all anybody else has the ability to give y'all this information like I do. I really, really don't. Because I believe that people like to hedge their bets. They like to lie. They like to lie to people because they don't want to upset anybody. So you have to be really, really careful because you don't want to upset. You know, you want support from both genders because all subscribers and all views, you know what I mean, are beneficial, right? So you have to really, truly be careful if, you know what I mean, if you really, truly want to have something, you know what I mean, on this. However, with me, no, that's not, that's clearly not something I care about. And that's proof in how I put my content out. Now, that's proof. But let's see what chat got to say. I hope you have a great week too. Okay, the ladies are greeting each other. Let me see. Femininity, support, nurturing. Edva, all three great qualities. Edva, I saw it, shaking my head. Yeah, some of my better work. All right. I will say this, Edva. You are not wrong. You are not wrong. However, that was not the assignment. The assignment is to tell me one quality above all else. You know what I mean? One quality above all else. Shout out to Ryan Run. Somebody new up in here. What's up, Ryan Run? Appreciate you being in here. Sit back. You in the right place, dog, if you really want to learn something. Believe that. I'm a beast of a man. I'm about to get a sauce up. Stick around, bro. And watch this. Edva, you gave 3 wonderful answers. So I'll delay the chat no further. Tinker, stop. Get your tail down. Y'all, the Gizmo just got her hair done. Now she's getting on my nerves. There she go. Okay. Now, above all else, first of all, Edva, let's break down some things. When we use the word nurturing, which is a very quality word, and I love that word, it refers to more so along the lines of the growth and development of others, right? That motherly instinct, those feelings. This is for women, y'all. Ryan, you knew I hate the word feelings. But for me, for women, the feeling, her innate belief, and she's pre-programmed to be that sort of a woman, to want to be a character. That's why women breastfeed. That's why quality women anyway, breastfeed unless they're unable to. Let me not say that. If you're not breastfeeding your children and you're not, as a sidebar, if you don't breastfeed your children and you're not physically unable to through some sort of issue, then you're selfish, okay? Which brings me to why nurturing is under this. The number one quality that a woman can have. Shout out to Mai. Glad Mai's in here. Mai, I'm glad you're here. Y'all often, and I'm letting it build up, y'all. I'm letting it build up because this is really, really good stuff. Y'all know I say being courageous as a man tops all other quality characteristics and traits. Courageous. Can he go through hard times? And can he do it with a smile? Can he do that? Is he a complainer? All of that lines up under courageous, right? Because no woman really wants to hear a man continuously complain. It's not attractive. The box gonna get wet. will not get wet. There you go. Here's the issue, ladies. Here's the true secret to having somebody. Being selfless. Is she selfless? Now let's unpack this briefly. Here's the difference between nurturing and being selfless. Some people may say they're both one and the same. Awesome. Well, not quite. When you look at the definition of the word as well. Once again, y'all, being a nurturer is inspiring the growth and development of others, right? Being selfless is putting someone before yourself, right? So you can be a nurturer, yet not be selfless. See that? You can literally, let me say this, let Awesome say this again. You can be a nurturer, yet not be selfless. Tinkum, what are you doing? Give me them doggone bottles. Tinkum, give me those. Right now. Give me them. What are you doing? Give them here. Come. Give me that. Give me it now. Come here. No. You hands are right. Here, where's Lucas at? All right. Now, ladies, let me break this thing down really, really well for y'all. Let me really quarterback this thing. Ron, hopefully you in here. Appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to get this sauce up, right? Here's why this is important. Because once again, if you're a nurturer, that doesn't mean that you're selfless. But being selfless absolutely means that you're a nurturer. You see that? If you're selfless, then you're automatically, by default, a nurturer. Because you automatically have the ability to put others above yourself, others before yourself. So if you can do that as a woman, you're absolutely going to put your children. You see, you can put a stranger. I'll give you an example, y'all. You could be a nurturer, but let's say for a minute, he either A, does not, I do. Let's say for a minute, he does not have children. Let's say for a minute, he has a mother or a grandmother, right? And she may need to be taken to the store, and it's a bit of an inconvenience for you. Yet you still stop over there to make sure she has, you went in there, looked in her refrigerator and made sure that she had something to eat and she was taking her medicine. Just because you know the man that you like, you know that's important to him. But also from this standpoint as well, you didn't do it that was the second point. The main point is you were a selfless person. See, you were already selfless. See what I'm saying? You were selfless before he came into your life. So when it came time to do something like that, well, yes, Tank, Daddy's talking. Y'all look at Gizmo. Gizmo has on one of her new things, y'all. Gizmo sits. Okay, go ahead, baby. I'm not about to argue with you. I'll make it back to that. Shout out to Edward. Is there a post for your upcoming interviews? No, there's not. No. I spread my word about it. Unfortunately, no. Shout out to Vay. Unfortunately, no. Shout out to Vay. I'm terrible with that stuff. I need to figure out how to make thumbnails. I don't know how. So, y'all be here at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to do 2 interviews, one today and one tomorrow, 7 p.m. If y'all ain't in here, all hell gonna break loose. Now, ladies, why is being selfless so important? Why is being selfless as a woman so important? As the number one quality. This is beyond beauty, y'all. Because I'll tell you something. A man can take a beauty, and everybody knows men like attractive women. That's not breaking news. I'm not over here, you know what I mean? I'm not, creating the wheel over here when I say that, right? However, if you give a man, I'm talking about a man, y'all. You give him the choice. He can have one of two. And I'm talking about he can have her for a lifetime. He can have a woman who is unattractive and selfless, or beautiful and selfish. He's going to pick the unattractive woman. for the lifetime. Now, that doesn't mean he won't mess around with the pretty girl. That, you know what I'm saying? That don't mean that. He's not gonna put her up under his roof. He's not gonna try to build with her, right? He gonna have them probably ugly ass children and hope that they pick up his, looks, whatever the case might be, right? In an optimal world, we would choose both. However, if you're unattractive and fit, can't be unattractive and, have a big back. You're gonna really, you really hurt yourself. Because we know that some women are just naturally beautiful. You hit the jackpot on the looks or you didn't. That's just really all it is to it. You're either an attractive human being or you're not. And we know whether or not we're attractive human beings because here's the key. Do other people say that you're either A, handsome or B, beautiful? If you don't hear that consistently from other people, you are not as pretty or beautiful or handsome as you truly think. And once again, that's not going to stop all of your opportunity, right? Because if you're a selfless woman, that means that stop Tinkum. See y'all, the problem with most women is they come into a thing looking to get something. They come in, they never come in, especially today's women. The problem with today's women, they don't come in looking to add value. They don't come in looking to give. And it affects their entire life because they come in as selfish and stingy. It's an automatic because y'all, I've been paying attention, y'all, to these pop the balloon. I've been doing a lot of research, y'all. And when I'm watching these things, I'm really watching them from a standpoint of, I'm really able to take myself out of it and just sit back. When it gets most of my, I'm able to really pay attention to the information that's being disseminated to me. And y'all, that's why I survived so long in the streets and I'm not in jail for life, in prison. Because I always had the ability to take myself out of something and look at it objectively and see it exactly for what it is. I was never emotional. I'm very cerebral. So when I hear a woman come on and say the first thing she's looking for is a provider, I'm automatically popping. I automatically know that she doesn't know what a man looks like. Because every man knows that that's baked into the cake. That is absolutely, no man has a problem providing for a woman that he cares for. That is our pleasure and our joy. It is a man's greatest joy to provide for a woman who treats him well. What? Provide. That's the easy part. Now, the quality of life, you know what I mean, may be differently depending on your budget and so forth and so on. But there's nothing a feminine woman who is selfless cannot get from a man. There's no there is no amount, right? Because that's not how we think. So when you say you want to provide, you're really looking for a sucker to really, because provider is code for some sucker who will just basically cash you out, right? Because when we say you have to cash out, I'm trying to get flued out. First of all, flued is not a word. I got a GED and even I know that. It's flown. I'm a nigga with a GED and I know that. So you don't even know how to talk. And so if you notice, y'all, everybody say, I like to travel. Now that's what the baseline is, traveling. Most of you broads ain't never been nowhere. The majority of y'all ain't never been nowhere. The only reason you want to travel because social media told you want to travel. Most of y'all was happy to get a man who would take your ass to Disney World once a year. Did I say that? You was lucky the nigga took you to Epcot Center. And what's the one with the fucking dolphins and shit? SeaWorld? You lucky he took your ass to SeaWorld. My man took me to SeaWorld. Oh yeah, I can do this. Y'all get my likes up. Stop playing with us. You lucky if a man took your ass to see his grandmother in Kansas City. You know what I'm saying? You're lucky. Right, and then so now you think that he gotta have a passport. But listen, let me explain to y'all something, all right? And I think I need to explain this. Most of y'all are too unattractive to travel with a man anyway. I'm not gonna like that. The majority of y'all are too unattractive. If a man has that type of ability and that type of money, what make you think he want to take you somewhere? You average at best. What make you think he want to take you? If he can fly, what make you think he want to take you? You're not even that attractive to be seen with. And the majority of you women are not like that. You're not that beautiful you're just not. You're an average looking person, and there's nothing wrong with being an average looking person. The problem was it's not your looks that's holding you back. It's your attitude that's holding you back because you're selfish. You don't know how to give. You don't know how to show somebody that you care. And because you won't show anybody else you care, then no man can really truly get behind you because he sees that at the end of the day, you all about you. Your looks are not holding you back, and you're not 10s. These cornballs tell you 10s. Social media tells you 10s. Awesome don't tell you that. Most of you broads is average. You're an average looking broad. If you take off that wig that you wear, right, and you let a guy wash your face, you will be like the Wicked Witch of the West. Y'all remember the Wicked Witch of the West? You would wipe her face. It was the water she was scared of. She was like, yeah. This is you, right? You look like your daddy. You got your funny looking ass daddy's features, right? And shout out to my baby. She gave me a word. You know, listen. Now you're looking for some bozo to come along. I really like that word. I'm blessed. You messing around with this bozo, and so now you think that you deserve something that you never even had. You a 3 for 3 loser. You done struck out multiple times with multiple men, and now you know your worth. But the truth of the matter is that you selfless. You thought you could trap a man with a baby. But if you listen to Awesome, who would have told you? I'd say, listen, a baby will never trap a man. A baby will never trap a man. The only way to truly, truly trap him is to make yourself valuable. And how you make yourself valuable is by showing somebody else that you care. A lot of y'all are just selfish, man. There's too many of you women that are selfish. You don't care about nobody else. The entire world revolves around you and your wants and needs and desires. You don't care about nobody else. That's why you don't have a man. I'm broke, and you can't tell me what to do. When I wasn't broke, you damn sure know you couldn't tell me what to do. So if I'm broke and I won't let you tell me what to do, what make y'all think you can just tell a man what to do who got something? Look at y'all, I got tape that hang. They used to be nice, y'all, but I keep them up because I kind of like the ghetto background. One of these days I'm gonna fix it as I get bigger, right? But the problem is, y'all, you don't know what a man looks like. You run your mouth on social media, and you don't listen to people who truly want to help you. You don't want to give anything. You don't want to give. And there lies your biggest problem. You're not selfless. That's why you got nobody. Thank you, Tickum. See, you gotta something has to be bigger than you. Something gotta be bigger than you. This lotion I use now, y'all. Dollar Store lotion that I used to use. Basically, they said they had this. It's some stuff called a Nextel. That's the gel. That's the lotion that they sell in prison. This is similar to this. This is what I use. My daughter uses Aveeno. I use this. Guess what? Couldn't care less. It's all lotion for me. She should get the good stuff. She's just started her life out. I've had lotion before. This is what y'all it calls to look like stuff. Y'all see me in the same stuff every day. I'm not a bozo. Let me see what my chat got to say. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tinkham. Come here. Gizmo, give me this. What is that? Thank you. Daily stress, y'all. I don't know if it works. We're going to find out. Let's see here. Let's see what the chat think. Vay, I already greeted you, but I can greet you again. How you doing, Miss Vay? Hopefully you're still in here. Everybody is attracted to somebody. You think so, Vay? I seen some women. Shout out to Mai. Thanks to everyone for keeping up the likes. Thank you so much, lead moderator and supreme helper, Miss Myers. I could not do this without. Flew without is hilarious, 100%, y'all. They don't even know how to talk. Shout out to Mai. Yeah, he's over here. Yes, you'd be happy if a man took you to Dave and Buster's. You would be happy. Bush. Yes, but you was happy to get to Epcot Center. Now all of a sudden you think that some guy has to, has to show up and take you to Turkey? Who you think you are? You think you are Chelsea Clinton? They're a reverse 10, which is that's facts, Mike. This is facts. The majority of women are 100% like that, right? Shout out to Makai. She's melting. She's over there. You like that, Makai? Am I cooking? Did I say anything wrong? Shout out to, damn, you going in? Did I say anything wrong, Vay? Listen, Vay, I have to ask respectfully. Am I wrong about anything I said, chat? Did y'all hear any? And listen, y'all know how I am. I don't have a problem being corrected. Just tell me why I'm wrong, and then I can address it. Then we going in. Shout out to Edwin. Edwin's rolling. Edwin, you supposed to be at work. Ain't you supposed to be at work doing something? Shout out to my Bozo. This is facts. Bozo. Good morning, awesome to Gizmo. Thank you so much, Miss Angela, for being here. Angela enjoys my content. A wonderful supporter and moderator. Edwin, definitely not a Bozo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Edwin. Angela, awesome. I sent you an email. Okay, I'll look. I'm glad you mentioned that. Thank you so much, Angela. And yo, this is why so many women y'all have a problem. It's not that they, because here's the thing, y'all, being selfless ties into so many different things. Angela, I don't know how long you've been in here, Miss Angela, but I'm speaking about why most women don't have anybody. It's not that they're unattractive. It's not that they, you know what I'm saying? It's not that they can, it's not that they don't, yes, Tinkum. Yes. Yes, Tank. No. You cannot have that. No. Well, go ahead. Yeah, I guess it's all right. I got to stop telling her no on certain stuff. All right. Don't go far, Pumpkin. Like, the truth of the matter is, y'all, they don't want to help. They don't want to come. They're always looking at what can I get from something? Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all something. The only way in life to really get is to give. And that's for everybody. Let me say this again. The only way to really truly receive anything in this world is to give. You got to become a giver. You got to learn how to get to give. That's how it works. That is how it works. That is how it is designed. Y'all know awesome, you know what I'm saying, it's not a religious man. However, I'm extremely spiritual, right? And despite all of my flaws, these are the things that I've learned through pains and trials and tribulations. I've learned these things. You have to become a giver. You have to be willing to provide value in order to receive. And the majority of people, they just don't want to give. They think that they're in some sort of they're always looking to see what they can extract from someone, rather than seeing what type of value that they can add. And once you become a giver, I mean a true giver, you'll be surprised what type of opportunities will fall your way. That doesn't mean, y'all, you have to be taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? You let people just see, and that's what I hate about people, y'all. And that's what I hate about them, Ed. But let me tell you what they'll do. Watch this. Angela, peep this game. They'll try to clip that or try to use that and say, well, Awesome said, you know what I mean? Awesome want us to be stupid. Awesome want us to. Nobody said anything about that. And see, they try to make it an extreme case. You know what I mean? In both ways. Nobody said that you don't that you don't treat, that you don't pay attention to who you giving to. And nobody said you should be allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. Nobody said that. But see, once again, this is what stupid people do, Vane. This is what stupid people do. Men and women, they do. This is why I don't do podcasts. This is why I don't do a lot of y'all. I do a lot of stuff by myself mostly, because let me tell you what people do. They cut you off when you're saying something. They say, "Well, man, that's not all women. That's not all." Bro, we get that. I'm a grown man. You don't have to tell me, and then I get upset because you don't have to tell me that. Everybody, there's no such thing as all or every or any. There's no such thing as all or every or right and wrong. I don't deal with that over here. I don't deal with what is. I don't deal with the facts. I don't care nothing about what you think, or I think for that matter. I've said this since I started this thing. Right? I'm interested in giving quality information out. I'm interested in being valuable. I don't come on here begging for cash apps. I don't come on here dry begging. I tell y'all what's going on. Hopefully, I provide some entertainment and some information along the way. I'm just telling my story. If y'all bless me and I get blessed, I'm grateful for that. $5, 5,000. I would love it because I put in savings. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not doing it. You provide value and then become valuable. And then as I do this, I continue to create what? Value for myself. And then more and more people come. More and more people begin to believe. More and more people are attracted to the channel, which benefits myself, benefits my baby, and those whom I choose to concern myself with. But I don't come on here, y'all, from this. Y'all listen, y'all don't know. Anybody who follow my channel know I work the crappiest jobs you can work. I work the chicken job. After damn, they're going from $1 million nigga. Man, y'all talking about humbling? Working in the back of that nasty ass Popeyes? That place is filthy. I was almost disappointed that I even ate in that place at any point in time. Y'all, the back of them, y'all be surprised, man. The back of them fast food joints, they filthy. I did that, y'all, to keep my daughter out of the system. And I tell that story again, I do it all over again. Because I'm cut like that for real. What a man does doesn't make him. It's not what a man does that defines him, it's what he doesn't do. I don't bend, I don't break, and I don't fold for nobody. Look at y'all, me talking this. I'm talking tough, y'all, with a baby brush. That's like, hey, y'all, with a baby brush. I didn't even know that. And y'all, this is why I push this information out here, y'all, because I just don't believe that people really truly want to see Black people specifically in a position where we can win. So we continuously have people who are going to try to keep us diametrically opposed, because they know that if Black people ever decide to work with one another, and Black men and Black women, you have courageous men and selfless women. Oh man, that's a recipe. That's a recipe for because we've already shown that you can't beat us. Let me say that again, and I don't care who like it. We've already proven that we cannot be beat unless you stack the deck and you cheat. We've built things all over this country in some way, shape, or form, and it was always destroyed by white supremacy. That's what they do. And yet we still build it up again. Y'all, anybody remember being a kid, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all would build some Legos or something like that. You was a kid. And, I was the kid that would just come knock it all over. Your big cousin just come knock it all over. You mad, you crying, this, that, and the third. House of cards, whatever it was. But then you just build it up again. Only for it to become knocked down. You know what I'm saying? This is how you know that you're valuable. This is how you know you're somebody. Because if you were not, they would not do what they do in order to keep you in a position. They wouldn't do as much as they do to try to keep you down. But you got to get out the way of your own mind, man. Stop thinking. Stop pushing buttons. This is important, y'all. The work that I do is important. And I'll continue to say it. And when somebody proves me I'm wrong, I'll shut up. Let me see what my chat got to say. Shout out to Ann. Let me see. No, wait a minute. Definitely not a bozo. Thank you so much again, Miss Editor, Angela. Also, sent your email. I got that one. I will look at it. Miss Vay. No, you are definitely stating facts. I always let you know when we disagree. Yes, you do. Thank you so much, Miss Vay. And I appreciate you. Shout out to Meat and Sandwich. Is it Conan the Barbarian? Yeah, that shout out to Meat, man. What up, though, Meat? Yeah, man. I like that. I like that handle, man. Yeah, that's definitely Conan, man. That's one of my favorite movies growing up. You know what I'm saying? From Destroyer. Conan and I got a lot in common. Yeah. Conan and I got a lot. I'm just the black version. Shout out to... Yes, that's great. I bought it, if you're interested, Meat, I bought it from Amazon. And I think I paid like $25 for it. If you're interested. And that's Muhammad Ali. I'm just terrible with that stuff. I don't know how to really put stuff up. And then I got mad. They kept coming down and now I misuse. But they still can be salvaged. I just gotta cut them out. I gotta get some poster frames and I get some money. I gotta get some poster frames and I get some posters. I think I'm gonna try to find some frames maybe to put them in. Shout out to Mai. Hey man, I'm a true giver. Yes, you are. Shout out to Mai. I can attest to that. And that's why your blessings are here and arriving. And they've always, and some people gonna always be blessed. Like, some people gonna always be blessed. Shout out to Angela. I gave so much to my ex-husband, it almost took me out of here. Angela, I'll tell you that. And this is to you too. And this is because there are people, and sometimes there are circumstances like what Miss Angela said. Everybody's not gonna appreciate you, right? And this isn't a, I want everybody to know this formula is not foolproof, right? This isn't like going to be like, something that's infallible, right? However, Angela, I do believe it's better to land on this side of the ledger than not. And I hope you don't allow what happened to you with your ex-husband to dissuade you from giving something to another man. You know what I mean? I hope you don't. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times you just have to pay attention to him. And that's why I go over to the principles, y'all, what a man has to be in order for him to even be qualified to even see you. Right? I've said this previous, Angela, and if you haven't heard it, which I'm sure you have at this point, number one, is he courageous? Number two, does he have a plan? And how does he see you fitting into that plan? Does he have guts? Does he have goals? And I'm talking about stuff that he wants to do, that is beyond you. Is he putting his purpose above you? Because a man should put his purpose first. He ain't putting his purpose first. He's chasing tail. He's a sucker. It's facts. You should be chasing him. He should be chasing his purpose. If that's not the dynamic of the relationship, then it's all off. You're going to have a problem. But I really do hope, that I'm glad that you are here. And I really do hope that that you don't allow that to stop what could be coming for you potentially down the road. Don't hold the next man accountable for what your ex-husband did. Please. Shout out. And another thing too, I'm sure looking back, Angela, I don't mean to highlight you and just stay on you, but I'm just using you for a reference point. Hope you don't mind. Ladies, you're gonna always see stuff that happened previously. Or there was always some sort of a indicator before things got to that. Pay attention to those indicators in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting with no lazy guy, man. The guy can't get up, man, and he got a problem. He's a lazy guy and he always got an excuse. Then that lets you know kind of what time he on. Shout out to Mai. As usual, she's dropping the cash app. Thank you so much, my lovely lead support moderator. She's a blessing. Angela, baby brush. Yes, I know. I still got it in my hand. Shout out to Mai. That's right. Your daughter never missed a meal. Thank you, Papa. Yes, indeed. Yeah, that Popeye's money spent like dope money. It did. It did. That crime money, didn't go as far, but they accepted it at the stores. Shout out to Ediva. We appreciate the work you do. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you and my lovely chat. Thank you, Angela. Yes, indeed. Thank you, also. It's my pleasure. I do this, y'all, because I believe it's necessary. I only do it because I believe it's necessary. And the more I see the way things are unfolding, the more truly I believe how necessary it is. I sent the young lady something, y'all, a video today about the balloon show. It was I think I'm gonna do, matter of fact, I am. I'm gonna do a review on it. Maybe not today. What is stopping me from doing it today? What is stopping me from doing it today? I gotta go out. Y'all. I gotta get the Gizmo. I gotta see y'all if I can find a little cheap vacuum. Like y'all know, like one of those ones that, you know what I'm saying? I got a vacuum and I gotta get them edges, y'all. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I got a vacuum in that bedroom. Dead roaches and, you know what I'm saying, whatever it could be, you know, I want all of that. I want to put some carpet cleaner on. Y'all know the little sprinkle carpet cleaner, that vacuum, really, really good. You know, I wanna really, really get that together. So that's something that I want to do. So I'm gonna go pay attention to that, y'all, see what I can find. Also, y'all, I gotta find a case. I gotta see if I can find like one of the little cases and stuff. So shout out to my no ma'am, I won't be 7 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Wednesday. Y'all know that's late for me. I think Gizmo probably been outside at 7 o'clock 5 times her whole life. we be inside. There be too much going on. Y'all know I don't got no sticks on me. These young boys too stupid. I try to stay out their way. Whatever going on, I try to get it done early and then get out the way, especially on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the weekends, because you know what I mean. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. Gizzy, stop it. Who made that, Mai? Who made that, by the way? You would know that. You would know that. Who made this doggone song? Gizmo, stop. You almost tripped over this. Look at, I saved your life, y'all. I saved your life again. Why do I have to always save you, Pumpkin? What is this? What do you got? What was you doing? What you got in your bottom? Ooh. Oh, that's what you got in your bottom. Houdini, thank you, Ma. I knew you would know. That's jam. Freaks come out. Everybody put that Houdini on. Freaks come out. Let me quit saying that, but she started saying that too. She be repeating stuff, y'all. Houdini. Listen, put that in your playlist, Edema. The freaks come out. That was the jam. And listen, y'all. Listen. Okay, here, Tink. Yeah, y'all. And so y'all, that's yeah. So y'all, that's it. I think that's basically it for now. Let me see. That's it. Yes. So I think y'all, what we're gonna do is I think, you know what I'm saying, I think that's very quality information, y'all. Stop being so selfish and start to learn how to be selfless. You don't have to tell a man. You don't have to tell a man you're looking for a provider, protector. That's baked into it. Men are looking to do that. The question is, does he want to do it for you? That's the question. Men are hardwired to do that. The question is, does he want to do it for you? And you have to give him a reason to want to do that. And being selfless is and there's nothing like doing something for someone else. You know what I'm saying? That's more fulfilling. And men look at that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really want to, and if you can't really truly be selfless, then at least act like it. You know what I'm saying? Go take his mother some groceries. Go just out the blue. You start cooking for his mother. You know what I mean? Where you at? I'm cooking for y'all. I'm at your mama's house cooking for her. What? What's your mama's house cooking for her? Well, she ain't had nothing. Do y'all have any idea how far that would go with you? You know what I'm saying? With the certain. Now I don't have a mother, y'all, but I'm something for you brothers, for you brothers. Excuse me, let me back that up. I do have a mother. My mother's no longer here, or his father. You know what I'm saying? If he's, my parents are no longer here. But just do something, y'all. Do something. You know what I mean? Do something that unannounced. You know what I'm saying? That he can be like, damn, she did that. Y'all be surprised how little those gestures, how far those gestures go. And it's something like, it's like, wow. It's something that you tell other people. It's something that gets around the family. You know what I mean? Lisa came over and she cooked for Big Mom. What? No, she did. Yeah. Lisa, you know what I mean, bought Instead of Lisa going to her lash appointment, she took $30 and took his, took her son to, took Mike's son to go get some shoes. And, you see what I'm saying? Whatever, y'all. Just whatever you have to do, y'all. Just stop. I want everybody to learn how to, everybody in the sound of my voice, stop being so selfish. Stop being so selfish. Y'all, if I was a selfish individual, there's no way I could do this. There's no way I could do this. We got to do something with your bottom. I'm glad she's getting all that out. Gizmo like, now you put my business on front. I thought I would think. You gotta start to care about somebody else. That's your biggest problem. Become selfless and watch how opportunities will befall you. Men are paying attention. Let me say it again, y'all. Men are paying attention. We notice and appreciate the women who are self. Now, yeah, there's always going to be those who don't, y'all. Once again, we don't deal with all or every over here. That's not an argument, nor a what's the word I'm looking for, y'all? Nor an excuse to not do what you're supposed to do. Being selfless means caring about somebody else. And if you care about somebody else and that man sees that, the odds of him keeping you are greatly exponentially higher. Especially a man who got something going on, because a lot of people don't do nothing for him without wanting nothing to begin with. Y'all, I know how I was when I was hustling. No, y'all, nobody liked me. Nobody liked me now. But they really, like, nobody liked me they didn't like me. They liked what I could do for them. They liked what I could provide. They didn't like me. I was never caught up, y'all, in reading the press clippings. I already knew people didn't like me. You don't like me. You just like what I can do. You like what I represent. So when somebody does something for you selflessly, you done took your suits to the cleaners to get them clean. You done, you know what I mean? You just cleaned up his house. Y'all, do y'all know how many women, you know what I'm saying, don't want to even clean up a man's house? You've been over there all night, but you didn't wake up and clean up nothing. You can't even fry the man an egg. You can't even make the man an egg sandwich. Talking about you and his mama. Yeah, well, you're not gonna get you a listen, I'm telling you, man. Okay. And if he's a man like me, he's not gonna argue with you. Okay. All I'm gonna say is, okay, baby, don't worry about it. Oh, wait, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's not a problem. You won't hear from me again. Or until I want something from you. And we know what that is. I'm not going to go out of my way. See, a lot of women, y'all, they think small. They don't think past. They think about getting something in the short term. I want a man to take me on an expensive date. Yeah, well, what about getting him to wife you? Well, he can take care of you for a lifetime. That's how you should be thinking. This is stuff that I don't tell my own daughter. I'm not telling y'all nothing that I won't. Y'all, what I'm saying, y'all, is as real as it gets. I'm not going to tell y'all nothing that I truly don't believe. I won't do it. That's how you do that with him, and watch him on you. Especially if you believed in him when he went in a position, when all he had, when all he was doing was when he was going through his growth spurts, when the human times came. Because there's always growth spurts in life, y'all. Even for our big old ages, or mine specifically. You got to go through some things. You got to come through some things. You got to evolve. He going to look around and want to know who was there. Who went through this with me? Who was there during my darkest hours? Who was there? That's why I don't listen, y'all. I keep telling you, that's why I don't listen to athletes and entertainers when they're talking about this stuff. Because they don't know. They were already rich. The only reason you knocked these women that you deal with is because you got money. That's the only reason you deal with. You pay to play. Nothing wrong with that, but just don't come to me talking like you a player. Don't come to me talking like you really got some real game with some women. Like you really that guy when it comes to dealing with these women. You're not. They deal with you because it's a beneficial situation. Do y'all think Cassie is going to allow P. Diddy to do the things that he did to her for years and years and years if he wasn't worth damn near $500 million? I mean, come on. Let's be real here. You see what I'm saying? Like it was financially beneficial for her to be involved in that circumstance. She had access to the best clubs, the best food, the best parties, the best hotels, the best cars. At what price though? Everything got a price. Let's never forget that. Everything cost. Believe that. One more time through the chat. Any cares, comments, and concerns before I go? Happy Monday. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Edva. That is a beautiful gesture. Yes, it is. Yes, makes men feel appreciated. Yes, it does, D. Hey, D. Glad to see you in here. Thank you so much. Yes, that friend song was good. Oh, yeah. How many of us have them friends? Gizmo, come here. Come here. Give me that. What is that? Come here. What you got? Let me see. What is this? What did you get? Hold on, y'all. I caught Gizmo trying to do something she wasn't supposed to do. Okay, that's fine. Ones we can depend on. Gizmo. How many of us have them? Gizmo. Gizmo, say see you later to the chat. She fall on. Look at her. She rolling around on the floor. Get up off the floor. Look. Don't you kick that over. She's trying to kick over. Don't you kick nothing over. Come here. You know, if you fix your attitude, come here. Come here. Come here, Tank. Come here. Let's talk. Come here. Let's talk. Okay, that what you wanted? Say see you later. Okay. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Makes me feel appreciated. Makes men feel appreciated. Yes, it does, Miss D. That's a beautiful gesture. Make sure I get through my chats so y'all don't cuss me out. Let me see. Saying thank you goes a long way. 100%. Yes, it does. Yes, it does, D. A lot of people don't know that either. They don't know how to be appreciative. And it's a shame, y'all. But, you know, listen, here's the thing. Time will prove us all correct or incorrect. We'll just sit back and have to see it for a lot of this stuff. Let me see. Edible, is your phone charged before you head out? No, it's not. You know that. No. Thank you. Text those ladies. You better tell them. You better tell them, Miss Angela. Gizmo is strong. Yes, she is. She's very annoying. She's very annoying. She's daddy's pup. Leave her down there. My hates when you say when she doing the crash out, just let her crash out, roll around, huh? And it's all bye sweet Gizmo and awesome. Listen, I appreciate y'all more than you know. Y'all could be anywhere, but since you under the sound of my voice, that means a lot to me. I never take that for granted. I really hope y'all that something I said can spark or re-spark or you know give a whole new thought process to people who don't understand this, right? Who don't understand how important it is to be a giver. Who think that the only thing who only think that their role here is to take, is to be takers. You will never ever truly get anything in this world in a real way by just deciding to just be a taker. You have to provide value. You got to provide value. You got to provide people with something, and you got to do it from a genuine place. If you're not doing it from a genuine place, then if you if you're not doing it from a genuine place, then you know what I'm saying, then you already lost. I want to see everybody back here. Make sure y'all set y'all clock wheel up for OK Lounge and I. OK Lounge and I have to have a conversation about her channel and how things have befallen her. I want everybody in here at 7 to make sure y'all supporting the sister. And we got to find out more about how Miss OK Lounge lost her channel. And I want to know more about that. I want to know exactly and give her an opportunity to not explain. She don't have to explain anything to me, but just kind of tell what happened. You know what I'm saying? And how that came about. I'm really interested in knowing what she has going on in her life. And, you know, how we could all be of a blessing to one another. Appreciate y'all for being in here. Thank y'all so much. I'm nothing without you. I said it. You know who I am. You know what it is. Y'all know what's next. Let's quit, everybody. I'm not going to do it this time, y'all. I'm not going to do it. Bye. Psych. Ah!